think that'll work. I gotta put it somewhere so the bar doesn't land on it. Looks like a good spot. I feel like that's decent. Move it up a little bit. Got this tripod, easily adjustable. All right. Well, while there's no one joining the stream yet, I'm gonna throw some music on in the headphones here. Oh, hey, yeah, I just saw his. I don't know. Does he do live videos often? I didn't know. Never seen him doing one before, but I've been following him for a while, so maybe I just missed them. I gotta do a warm-up set here. Thanks for joining, Sammy. How's the internet? It says it's full connection right now, so I don't know. Going for it. Trying to knock out something good on bench today, but we'll see. Got the bent bar here. Yeah. Hey, what's up? King of cows. Hope it's going well for you. Are we actually doing? Well, not a top single. We might do a top double. So I was thinking either 280 for 10, 9 to 10, 300 for 5 to 6, or we go 330 for dose for doubles. Obviously, the 330 for 2 would be the most fun. But we'll just have to see. You never know sometimes when you're warming up, right? I gotta add some platage here. I've done a live video in forever. Ooh, sorry for that. I bought this bar because I wanted a new bar because the other one. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Hey, if you're watching the video, drop a thumbs up. Spreads it out to more people in the YouTube community. So yeah, anyway, I bought this bar because it appeared to not have a bend, and then I got it home and it had a bend. So a little disappointing. Hey, C-Bum. Local respect. Johnny Mira, thank you. That's quite complimenting, but no, I don't know what he benches. I'm pretty sure he can do 4 plates for double digits. I would assume he probably does more dumbbells and lighter stuff for reasons and whatnot. Hey, we're up to 5 likes. Let's go. Hey, if you're watching the video, drop a like. It really helps. I'm gonna get this warm-up set and then I'll show you what we got today. Usually I do some music, but got you. Let's go. Thank you very much. 6 likes. Yes. There we go. Do the single bicep. That should be the thumbnail probably. It's hard when you take the thumbnail for this. It's like this small window. So you can't really get a giant thumbnail going. All right. I always roll the bar. Just what I do. We can go for a top double. Maybe if we hit like 30 concurrent viewers. I feel like The intrusive thoughts. You know how it is. I get so many advertisements on my Facebook for Temu. I don't know why. It's just random. Is it like Alibaba, like the same type of thing? 19 concurrent viewers. Yikes. Arms are looking bigger. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I've just still been lifting, you know. I don't do a ridiculous amount. Oh, you know what? I need to be timing my rest here. So it's 2:09. Don't disappoint me. I will do my best, but no guarantees on that. I could say pretty confidently, though, if we go for the 330, it'll happen for 2. Just because food has been really good today. I can't weigh in because my scale died. But yeah, for food, what's your bench PR? Bench PR currently is 345 with a pause, decent pause, you know, good controlled 345. But I want to avoid maxing out again until we get to 365 range, which I feel like I talked about this in the goals video. Once I get to 315 for 6, that in my mind is close enough where it should be doable. And then we'll just knock out the 365, you know, keep doing some doubles and triples leading up. I did 320 for 3. I just have to rest a little bit. You got to take rest periods when you're trying to work up something heavy. I mean, if you just, can you see? Yeah, you can see the weight. Let me move this back just a little bit. There we go. Now we can see the weight. We see it on both sides though. I was never that great about taking those rest periods. And so then, you know, I'd end up taking like 2 minutes between my top 2 sets. Oh, we're up to 9 likes. Hey, if you're watching the video, drop the like because it makes a huge difference. YouTube sends it out to more people. But yeah, anyway, you gotta take the rest periods, like deadlifts, squats, everything. You know, you got to get that recovery and then get the what's your warm-up look like? Thanks for joining. So I usually do the bar for like 6 to 8. I'll do 135, same thing, 6 to 8. Then I'll do this, which I need to slide over a little more. I'll do this probably for like 6 reps. Hey, 10 likes, good stuff. 10 likes, 10 views. That's really cool. Same amount of viewers as likes. I'll take it. So I'll do 185, probably 5 to 6. Then I'll go 225, 3 to 4, 160 kg. That sounds good. I'm trying to think. Times 2.2. So you got 220 plus another 120. So like 340. I would say that's good. I mean, I only recently got to 340. It's all about what you're trying to do next, though, you know? Like, are you trying to go up from there or you want to stay at the same? I'm always kind of, all right, what can I do next, you know? All right, here we go. We've rested about 4 minutes. So I'll go 5 reps on this. I think my max is higher than the 345. It's just I have never done a proper deload for bench and actually like peaked it. You know, I just like to occasionally do some doubles and triples. Let's go. Hey, we got more likes than we have viewers. I'll take it. All right, so it's 2:13 now, Eastern Standard Time. So now I'm going to rest. I know the warm-up's kind of boring, but you got to get the warm-up in. That's crucial if you want to knock out something big. So I'm going to rest until 2:18, and then we'll go for it with 225 probably. There we go. I usually try and switch out the weight at the beginning so that I kind of conserve strength a little bit. Now I'll put the clips on. I want this to fall off. Even up on that bar, bro. Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean the hands? Or my hands off? You're also viewing this from the side. So I know a lot of times I take a video and like you're off to the right side of the bench looking away from it. So all right, dose plates. Also, I kind of always have a little tilt to one side. I don't know. It's not that I don't want to correct it. It just seems to always be there a little bit. Hey, we got 12 viewers, 10 likes. Take it. Daniel R. Thanks for joining the channel. I don't think I've ever talked about politics on this channel, and I'm probably going to keep that streak alive because we're here for fitness. So, not that, you know, I respect your opinion and whatnot. I'm just saying for myself, I've never talked about it on here. Plus, then my channel would probably get filled with debates and all this other political stuff. Like, I pretty much just watch. Hey, thank you, Daniel R. I respect you. I pretty much just watch fitness stuff. For a little while, I watched car stuff, but now it's just fitness stuff. And so that means that all my suggestions are fitness related. Oh, let's see who's going by. Oh, dirt bikes. Sick. All right, what do we got for time? How often do you bench? Twice a week. Alex Sanchez. Why do you ask? Because of the shirt? Oh, I got to show you the hydration. So we got the orange juice going and some coconut water mixed in here. And then I always do a little bit of salt before the workout just to make sure I'm extra hydrated because I'm also working out outside, basically. I mean, I'm in this shed here, but it's not exactly climate controlled or anything. It's a little cooler because it has some vents going on, which is nice. But sometimes it can get a little toasty in here. So I feel like the hydration has to be even more on point. JF, what is going on? Thanks for joining the live vid. I don't know if you joined one before or not. I haven't done one in a while. Hope things are going awesome with you and you're crushing that bench press and the triceps going in the right direction. Ball presses. I don't know what that is. Some kind of woodpecker knocking away over there. Glad to hear it. What is going on outside? Chaos. What isn't it cool? Nope. It's a Toyota. Straight pipe Toyota. All right, so I got to give another. I actually got to give another 2 minutes. That's a really good example. I was feeling ready to. Hey, that's big. That's awesome, especially if it's pain-free, right? I'm sure that's what the physical therapist has been saying. Or, I mean, that's a good judge. Like if it doesn't hurt. I'm always happy with a PR, especially on deadlifts or squats if nothing hurt, you know? Like you can grind out a PR, like I've done that a couple times with deadlifts, and then things don't feel super great afterwards. I'm like, glad I did it, sort of, but also not that glad because I know I'm gonna have to deal with some inflammation. All right, so we got another minute, and then we'll go for it. I need chalk. All right, we're about there. So I'm not recording this set, so maybe just tell me, anyone watching, how even it looks side to side. Remember, you are on one side of the bench, so it's always going to look slightly different. Here we go. Just going to move the grip in just a little bit here. All right, so that felt even. But again, I'm not recording it because we're doing the live video today, so I have no idea how it looked. 219. All right, so let's do the vote. So we got 13 people watching. So I'm leaning towards the top two options because the 280 for 10 doesn't interest me too much. We either go 300 for 6 or we go 330 for 2. Hey, thanks for joining, JF. Good luck out there. Conjugate training, I've never tried it. I know that it's like a lot of different variations of movement. Hang on a second, let me bang on this wall, see if we can get rid of this woodpecker. There we go. What was going on over there? Oh, it's back. Whatever. All right, so 219, 315 for 5. Thanks, King of Cows. I mean, yes, that is, of course, the ultimate goal here, but that is, I can say with 100% certainty, not happening this year. Yeah, so those are the two options there. Vote for the 6. Appreciate that. Looking out for the joints. So I think we'll probably should do 275 for 1 and then go 300 for 6. I feel like that's doable. I mean, the 295 for 6 felt really good. I just don't want to get too much of a snaggle tilt going on, So yeah, let's do 275, 1 rep. But I gotta wait another. What is this woodpecker doing over here? Away. It's like knocking on the door. Hey, we got 11 people watching. Let's go. 6. Thank you. Appreciate that. Not that I don't want to go for the 330 for 2. I mean, I do. Trust me. It's tempting. It is tempting. Feel like this will be good. This will be a good step into new territory without decimating the pectoral tendons. So we'll do this for 1. And then we'll break out the straps for this one. Hey, let's go. Well, we're going. It's 300 for 6. Yeah, 300 we've never done for more than 4. So that would be a big PR. But I did do 295 for 6 recently. So even if I only got 5 with 300, I'd be totally happy with that. But I think, especially doing the live video, I'll give it 100% effort for sure. I think 300 for 6 is doable. So yeah, that's what we're going for. We decided, the vote has been cast. Nobody said to go for the 330. So I'll be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. I just got to get rid of this woodpecker. I'm gonna leave the mic here, or I'm not gonna put the woodpecker in. We'll see where it's at. $305 for 6. I don't know about 305 for 6. Football pets away. Hey, I like ice cream. Thanks for stirring up the chat, though. All right, how much more time do I have? 75. 223. I am enjoying the bulk. Yeah, it's a little bit slower of a bulk, which is okay, because that 220 goal I'm realizing is more of a long-term goal. Like, I don't want to get there and just be loaded and confused, as it were. I want to get there and actually be happy and be able to stay there. So I feel like this bulk, got the stomach vacuum going. We haven't put on too much sludge. Hey, thank you. Appreciate that. FIO. Peanut butter ice cream. Yeah, we live very close to a ice cream place that's over that way. Yeah, stay natural. Yeah, so we're very close to a ice cream place. So we do go there. I've probably been there 3 times this week already. All right, we got another minute, and then we'll go for it. I always use this shirt, by the way, because it's that like sticky material. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't slide at all, especially paired with this bench, with the good bench. So it's a good combo. How are we doing on time? Yes, stay natty. I agree. Let's give it another minute, and then we'll go for it. Got to rest. Raphael, you better be lifting. Got to do it. Got my orange juice here. It keeps the vascularity going in the arms too, you know. All right. Give it another, going back. There you go. Got to do it. All right, we'll give it another 30 seconds. I don't really know if I need more chalk on this. I put the chalk on the bench too. Forearm check. Yeah, I got to do it. The lighting's not, I mean, we got fluorescent lighting here, so it's nothing to write home about. I got to do more of that grip work. All right. Time to get it done. I still haven't written out the workout program for the day. All right, we got 12 people watching. I'll take it. I haven't done the live video in a while, so I assumed it would probably be a little lower. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nice day outside in the 70s. That's what it feels like, at least. All right, here we go. Easy one, and then as long as this feels good, as it will, we'll go for the 300. This always gets the, well, actually, no, it's kind of restricting here. It's not restricting there, but whatever. Ooh, down to 9 viewers. Rest in peace, the live stream. All right. See, now that shirt stick, you know what I mean? Hey, we got some more viewers when we did that. Chest feels good. So now, let's see, 227. Hey, thank you very much. Parts I87V. Much appreciated. I do really like Alex Leonidas. He has very good content. You can't reach the top if you ain't at the bottom. That's a good point. It makes you think a little bit. Loosen up the chest a little bit here. Yeah, I was watching his video about, I think it was rack pulls. 275 flies. Appreciate the positivity. It did actually feel pretty good. I moved my grip in just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to do that as much on this next one. I feel like I need to move this back just a little bit. Hope this doesn't kill the unit. There we go. Now you can see both sides, so you know I'm actually doing the right weight. I will still record this on, I'll record it on the other phone, you know, so I can post it on the gram and whatnot. We're doing on time. 228. All right, so probably in 4 minutes. Can't rush it. And if we fail 6 reps, you will see it. Be there for the live video. Well, hopefully we don't fail. I mean, I feel good, so not that it matters how I feel, just saying. Oh, almost forgot. Orange juice. Hey, 15 likes. I mean, I've heard some people say it doesn't really matter having any intra-workout stuff, but I always feel like I have a better workout, especially if the workout goes slightly over an hour. Have a little bit of carbs, the coconut water, hydration. You know, I mean, I still fueled up appropriately with food and whatnot before this. Typically, I get some angry song cranking, but I'm going to use the other phone to record. So good doing the live video. My heart rate always gets up there a little more because I'm like, oh, there's people actively watching here. Like, I better not mess this up. Favorite song right now? Hey, Vince. I know I haven't done a live video in a long time, so it's my fault. It's not your fault. We're hoping to knock out 300 for 6 here, or even 5 would be fine. But yeah, favorite song, As I Lay Dying, The Cave We Fear to Enter. It's been crushing lately. Had a good streak of hitting PRs with that song. So, you know, I kind of return back to songs that I like and just listen to them over and over and over again. That's what works. YouTube never lets me know anymore. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, no, YouTube didn't let me know about Alex Leonidas' live stream either. I just kind of scrolled by and I was like, it was like 5 minutes before I was going to come out. Hey, Raphael, thanks for the donation. Let's go. Let's go. Now it's a good live stream. How do I like that? Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Raphael. As I Lay Dying, Sound of Truth. Thank you very much, Raphael. Appreciate that. All right, how many more minutes we got here? All right, hold on. I got to set up so I can film. The bench attempt still here. I just got to set it up because, like I said, I got to record on this also. Because if you don't record it, it never happened. All right, let's see. Okay, 300. Don't fall over. All right. How much time we got left? Probably got another minute. Heart rate starts to get going. I feel like it's good though. Like, you want that anticipation before you do a lift. That means you're actually in a range. Like, if I was just doing 300 for 2 or for 3, I know I can do that. So 300 on the bar, yes sir. You know, if I was doing 2 or 3 reps, I know I can do that. So my heart rate is not going to get going when I'm like, okay, we're doing something new here. That anticipation. I mean, I used to get that like hours before I was going to deadlift. Like, I was trying to knock out 500 for the first time. I would get it like, oh yeah, I can feel it going. I didn't even have any pre-workout. Like 3 hours beforehand, my heart rate would just start to pump, and I was like, all right, like, you know, you're going for something good. But again, I feel like that's good. Like, you gotta be pushing, you know. So, all right, probably enough talk there. Slide this bar over a little bit. I think we can do this. Are we going to max rep? Yes, sort of. 5, possibly 6. Just gotta fix my other phone here. Don't worry, I'm still here. I got the old iPhone, whatever it is, recording. All right, enough stalling. I think we probably got to do this now. Feel free to judge harshly. I am always open to critiques. This will be good. I like this kind of PR though, because even if I just get 5, it's all good. It's still new territory. Of course, if we get 5, probably gonna go for that 6. Maybe we'll only get 1. Let's hope not. Just been doing coffee lately as the pre-workout. I don't know. Seems to work really well. It's cheap. A no music PR. Yikes. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Just getting chalk here. The worst would be if it slipped halfway Everyone's always got opinions on your phone. I have noticed that. All right, wish me luck. Let's get this done. Hey, thank you, Vince. I appreciate that. Always good to double check. Make sure this is at the right height. I messed that up the other day. Oh, man. Don't worry. That was a little close. That was fun. Oh, yeah. That's what we're here for. I'm not going to let the fans down. I felt that energy through the phone, Vince. Thank you for that. Oh, man. Now we got to rewatch. I think I just needed to commit a little better on the beginning there, but it doesn't matter. We got it done, right? It's going to look so slow. Don't worry. We got the safeties going, Raphael, if anything goes awry, as it were. Ooh, this old phone quality. Well, by the way, Raphael, I actually did finally upgrade. I did finally upgrade my phone. So I have an iPhone 13 now. Ooh. Yeah, it'll definitely become one of those. Those videos always do really well, I think, because people think you're going to fail. You know. Ooh, good pauses on the reps, though. Not to toot my own horn or anything. But I mean, 5. Wow, watching 5 rep. I'm thinking, like, don't go for 6. What are you doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was such a slow rep. Oh, man. You know what? It's like the way I think about it sometimes, which I don't know if it helps or not, but I'm like, I did all this warm up and spent 30 minutes getting ready to do this set. Like I might as well go for yeah, I was watching the video. I was like, hey, I actually paused. 10 out of 10 effort. I'm going to wait between sets. Just about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. I'll wait a little longer because that was definitely a maximum effort. Make sure the vision's not fading away here. As long as you breathe, you're fine. I have no idea if I did breathe or not on that. Oh man, it's good stuff. 280 for 10, yeah. If I slide up, is this gonna pause this? Wait, don't go anywhere. Here, wait. I just gotta answer somebody real quick. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully this doesn't cancel the live video. Cancel it. Yeah. Wait 25 minutes, work out for 5. Oh boy. Honestly, I mean, that felt really good. Like, good pause on every rep. Obviously, I would have preferred if the last one was a little easier, but I think because I had you guys and I don't think there's any ladies watching this, but whomever is watching the channel, watching the live video, gave me that extra. Okay, the vote was for 6. Let's get this done. So much appreciated. I will put 280 on there, but I don't think we're gonna get 10. But I'll give it a shot. I mean, hey, thank you. Appreciate that, veterans. Yeah, after a max effort set like that, where you really have the weight slow down, the chances of getting, I don't know, another PR that day, I mean, I would say slim to none. Most important thing though, nothing hurts. Everything feels good. We got 13 people watching. My vision has not, hang on. My vision has not gone blurry or anything, so don't mind that. Probably can't rest too much longer. Drop by 20%. I usually like to drop 20 pounds. Probably do another 10. That's what I usually do on my third set. If we do 3 sets, we might just do the incline after this set. But I usually do 20 pounds. I found that if I do 20 pounds, I could typically get like the same amount of reps. So I'll probably only get 6. But I don't know. So far it's been working. Yeah, max on the top set. I always post that max effort set, and people are like, "Oh, you had 2 more." Like, nope. That was definitely max effort. But I didn't pop my eyeball out or anything, did I? Let's see. No, it's still there. That's good. RP11, agreed. No, it's all good. It was good work. It was good effort. Hard to read from that far away. I'm going to give it just a little longer. Typically, I would not wait this long, but because that set was so close to failure. Otherwise, when I pick this up, it's going to be like a 3 or 4 rep set, which that's not going to do me any good. Yeah, and I think after this, we'll do incline. Sometimes I do the 3 sets, but I feel like we worked the flat bench hard enough. That felt good. Yeah. Obviously, I prefer, when possible, to not have to go to that extreme limit. Powerlifter rest times, yeah. Where's the lawn chair set up, chilling? There's always that picture of Dr. Mike. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but he's sitting in the chair, just kind of like kicked back, hanging out. You got to spend a lot of time though. Like Thor was saying that he rests 10 minutes in between every deadlift set. Of course, when you're going for 1,100 pounds, whatever way you do it, obviously you know what you're doing. All right, let's get this second one here. I do not think we're getting 10 reps, but let's just do what we can. Realistically, I'd be happy with 7 to 8. All right. We've rested enough. Man, 6. I do like the live videos. That's then the problem is the short version of the video I post. Maybe I just won't even do that this time. Always gets much less views, but it makes sense because everybody, a bunch of people tuned into the live video. So, hey, internet's holding steady too. Mainly, I'm glad about the pauses. I think Vince, you might have said it. I love lives. I like lives. Oh, thank you. My brain was still resetting from the max effort there. Compiling. Yeah, I really do like them. I had a lot of fun. We did a bunch in a row a little while back. All right, we got to get this set here. But then I just saw the regular video. Unfortunately, didn't do too well. But I feel like there's a happy medium there. Like maybe we do one every week or something like that, you know, and try and knock out a PR. Okay, so probably 6 to 8 on this because the arms are definitely toasted a little. Like not that feeling you get from 10 to 12, but if you push too hard on a rep, you're definitely at risk for an exertion headache, which would not recommend. Not fun. So the goal will be to not push to that extreme on this set. Let's see how that goes. Trying to get the hands even here. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, that's it. That's okay. That would have been the benefit of doing the 5 reps, save a little bit in the tank, but we can't do that in a live video. What are we talking about here? All right, so while I rest, I'm gonna set up the incline there. I don't need the wrist wraps. This bench, by the way, absolutely stellar. Highly recommend. A little bit on the expensive side, but if you're really serious about your bench and you're working out at home, you can't have a crappy bench to a certain point. It was right around 300 pounds. That was when I started to notice my scapula is pushing a lot into the bench and just felt like I had a little more effort to give, but I couldn't because the bench would just, like when you press, you know, see all that scapula going on back there? You're planting your traps, puffing your chest, pre-stretches the chest. If your bench is smushy, you'll try and plant, but then when you press, your scapula is going to just push right into the bench and you're going to lose positioning and it's no good. So, short story long. What was that, 5 reps? Whoo-wee. I'm going to need some calories tonight to recover. Wonder if the internet died. I hope not. All right. Internet still going? Good. Gotta move this. Set up the incline. Hey, we still got 13 people watching. Let's go. 18 likes too. I think. I want to say that's. Hey, if you're watching the video and you didn't like it yet, please consider dropping a like because I believe that directly helps the video get shared to more people. Hold on, I saw somebody commented, but. So the incline, we'll go 1 set. How old I am? 32. I don't think I look a day over 40, so. I had to think about it for a second there. Make sure the chat's still going. It's good. I've gotten the exertion headaches a couple times on pull-ups. That was a long time ago. But yeah, I definitely don't recommend. You just got to breathe. Like you can hold your breath for, hey, 20 likes. Let's go. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Yeah, and that's not very fun. So you just got to breathe every rep. Safety first. All right, move this up. Oh, that was terrible. I am sorry for that. Takes a little while to set up in between. Maybe that's one of the downsides of working out at home, but I like the home workouts. What am I looking for? Okay. Delirious after the max effort. Bodybuilder blows out amygdala. Max effort with 300. Yeah, but see that kind of clickbait thumbnail, like I'm here for you, you know, the people watching the video right now. I mean, obviously I want to draw more people in, but there's only so much of the clickbait titles I'm going to do just because, I don't know. Like when I click on a video, I actually want to see what's in the video, you know. If it turns out to be something completely different, more than likely that creator has lost me and I'm no longer interested. Alex Leonidas. His title's always very similar to what he's actually talking about, you know. Also, I watched this live video. I just like scrolled past it and it was somebody that just commented, thank you. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like it gets less views because I put the title that actually references what's in the video. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, I was watching this person do a live video and they just every second comment they would post Venmo in description, Venmo in description, Venmo in description. Yo live, yes. Hey, what's going on? Ningu, if I pronounce that right. If not, I'm sorry. But just like telling people, like it would be if I was commenting every other one here who's like Venmo in description, Venmo in description, please donate, Venmo in description. But it was like, what are we even? What is this video even about? I think it was somebody working out, but I didn't get that far because I was just like, I'm out of here. Yes, we are live. All right. Give it another second here. Also, I can show you the new workout book that I believe my wife got me. You look small and weak. Eddie Hall is superior. Yeah, I mean, he absolutely is. He's like, I really like Eddie Hall. His overhead pressing is actually a really good video that Bromley did recently talking about his overhead pressing. It's just absurd. I mean, he's benched close to 700. Thanks for joining the channel there, King. Yeah, I mean, he's benched almost 700 pounds. Obviously, you know, he's done the 1,100 pound deadlift. People always want to fight people that lift. I don't understand why. Yeah. But you know what I'm talking there's that thing where he's just messing around. It's fun. Like where people are like, you know, oh, the 120 pound MMA fighter, like I'd beat you up. It's like, I don't fight. I just lift. I just like to lift. But anyway, yeah, here's the workout journal. I don't know what was going on, Bad Ones. Can you see that? Is that close enough? Thanks for joining the channel, King. So I just put everything in here. I can't put the body weight, obviously, because scale is dead. Rest in peace. A plate fell on it. Not great. It served me well, though. I mean, I had it for, I don't know, like 4 years. So I'll just put on here, bench, 300 for 6, 280 for a frail 5. Of course, that 5 tells me, okay, I did actually put in some good effort with the 300. And then we'll go incline. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna record this again on the other phone because I think I'll probably still put up a short version of the video. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but I like the reference to Eddie Hall, and I take a joke, so it's all good. Thank you, appreciate that. Power factor train. I don't know. Never heard of that actually. Basically, static contraction movements. Static, not moving, and contracting. So you're just like holding something at the top like an overload. Like I have a friend who's trying to get to a 405 bench, and he's been like holding 500 pounds, just lifting it off the rack and just holding it. Is that what you're talking about? All right. That was good. And no headache afterwards. Oh, somebody just joined. Hang on a second. Let me get this set real quick. And after this, 'tis lawn mowing day, which I'm very excited about. I hear someone else mowing their lawn, so thinking probably 6 to 8, and then we'll do some flies. John Little, just holding it top. Yeah, I've never tried it. I don't know. It seems like it would overload the nervous system even more. You know what I mean? Yeah, got to get that pause for the pressure in the brain, you know? I actually got a haircut today, but can't really even tell. All right. I'm going to give it a couple seconds, and then we'll go. Big pause. Yeah. I like getting that stretch, thinking about things for a second, life, where I'm at, that sort of thing. I don't know. I like the pauses because I feel like it's easy for me to track if I'm getting better. William, thanks for joining the channel. Appreciate the support. And we got the 300 for 6. William, not sure if you joined at the beginning or not, but it was tough for sure, but we got it done. So thanks for that. I saw your comment on the post. It was the move, definitely, instead of the 330 for 2. But yeah, I don't know. I've never used them. Like 225 is kind of the cutoff. And then I add them in. But what's your max? 345 currently. But I think if I did a peak deload and all that kind of stuff, then it might be a little higher. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep building. Happy with that 225. Benefit of not going all the way to failure is your recovery is much faster. Thanks for doing the gym tour yesterday. Hey, thank you so much for thanks for dropping that comment the other day. I hadn't done an updated gym tour in a while, so thank you. At what body weight? That was at, I think 20. I think that was a pretty low one, actually, like 205 or 206. So, I mean, it's nothing crazy, but I'm not trying to advantage my leverages and do anything like that. I'm just trying to do it to build the chest muscle. Not an excuse, just I think there's a difference in how people bench nowadays. Like if they're trying to, what do you think a man in his prime does? Man in his prime? In his prime. Like what they should bench? Is that what you mean? Like PRs on squat, bench, deadlift, something like that? I mean, really depends on how much somebody likes lifting and wants to dedicate. Like, I have not. That sounds like it would be a good warm-up, though. That sounds like it would definitely get things going. I'm going to get some light flies here. So I don't want to toast things. I feel like just being able to do a 225 bench. What age do you think? Oh, well, I mean, I know, 50s and over, you start to generally lose muscle mass and bone density if you're not training. So I would say ideally trying to hit peak, strength and whatnot before then, because it's going to get tougher after. But I don't like to, like my dad is in his 60s and he's hit new strength heights on a lot of stuff. So, like doctors would probably say, oh no, once you're over 50, that's it. But I just haven't seen that be true for anybody. And I knew one person in their 50s that put on a ton of muscle, like naturally, as far as I know. Oh, yeah. I know. I probably should do a little bit of like stabilization warm up. You're talking about like getting stuff going. 18 inches, that's solid. And you're 25 years older now, so you're 55. If my math is correct. I gotta do these flies. Hang on. I don't like to, age 59. Hey, that's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Like William, that's another great example. I mean, if you set some boundaries like to yourself, like saying like, oh, I'm over 50 now, like I can't gain muscle. It's just not, it's not true. Like if your diet is on point, you're eating enough food, you're sleeping, you're training the right way, you're putting in some work in the gym, you're going to be able to grow and get stronger regardless of age. There might be a certain point where you just decide, the super, super heavy weight, 1 rep max, feels good, is just not in the wheelhouse anymore. And you want to start focusing on different stuff. Like I feel like that happens for a lot of people, in their 40s and 50s. Like, well, I could keep pushing. I've seen it happen with a lot of influencers, but it's actually just because they've decided to go off the supplementation. You know what I mean? But they frame it as like I'm changing my routine now, and I'm going to be more mindful. But in reality, it's just they're going back to natural, and they know they're not going to be able to knock out the PRs the same anymore. I don't have anything at all against enhanced people. I just think sometimes people can say things like that. Nice. Natty is the way. Yeah, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't saying I have anything against unnatural people at all. I was just saying I've seen that happen with a couple notable people. One person that was deadlifting 1,000 and squatting in the 800s, and then you didn't see him post anything on Instagram for like 3 or 4 months, and then all of a sudden they were like 40 pounds lighter, and they were all about like yoga and mobility and stretching and everything, and it was kind of like, we know what happened. I think like if you stay natural and just build steadily, like there's so many things you could optimize to improve your strength, but that's just my opinion. 15-inch arms is definitely good. I think 15-inch arms is good. There's a lot of ways to measure. Like if you like, don't measure your arm just like this, relaxed. Like you want it to be obviously not, during your workout, but then you tense it up as much as you can. That's how you'll get a good measurement. Measure that way, cold. Otherwise, there's a lot of different variables. If you check the day after, yeah, I agree. 15 is great. If you check the day after, the neck. How's the neck looking? Is it looking thick? Diet. Spot on. Yeah, that was my issue for a long time. I really, really just prioritized being as lean as possible, like probably too lean, always around like the 10% mark. And it's fine, but your strength progress is going to be so slow, because you're going to be working with no surplus. It's just very challenging. Like you need calories to grow. That's the basis of it. If you're enhanced, then you've got a little assistance there. you know, because you've got something else that's going to be helping you to grow the muscles. You know what I mean? Neck curls. I mean, I've never had any sleep apnea. I've never measured it though. I want to say it was 18 and a half or something the last time I measured it, but I could be totally wrong about that. You definitely can still make gains while being lean. It's just slow. And I was too lean to really be making gains. Like I think if you definitely, surplus helps for sure. Otherwise you're working off, you know, like, can you drive your car fast in eco mode? It's like, yeah, I mean, sort of, but you're not gonna be able to go as fast as if all the cylinders are going. Yeah, I agree with Vince there. 30-inch neck. That'll be close to the quadricep. All right, I got to do my crushers here. I think we'll go flat. Yeah, I think it was 18 and a half, but does that sound right? Does that sound like about the right size? I don't know. Maybe 19. I'll just say bigger numbers because I'm not sure. 20. Bugenhagen has a 22-inch neck, so for what it's worth. Is this still in the footage here? I want to avoid moving the phone, so I move the phone. It's probably going to kill the live video, so let's not do that. Yeah, I think whatever, like 15 inches is good arm size, but I say whatever arm size you're at now is great, but just push for secret protein drink with special additives. Did you do the raw eggs, William? My brother used to do that. He was a big fan of it. I was just always worried I was going to get sick. Next, thank you for asking. Next squat. So we got one more leg day where we're deloading. Sadness, rest in peace. I know. That's this Sunday. And then first deadlift day is going to be on Thursday of next week. We're going to try and knock out 425 for 10 as the start. Yeah, so I'm very excited about that. The decompression has been going well. I really think it's key. Again, and I don't know if you can actually gain height by doing something like that, but I think if you've been really compressed, that you could probably regain some lost height. Again, though, the main goal is just to give the lower back a little bit of a break preemptively, as opposed to, oh, I popped something in my back and it's really aggravated. Now I'm forced to take a break for like 4 to 6 weeks. You know what I mean? Figure, hey, I'm ahead. I'm in new territory with squats and deadlifts, hit some PRs. Let's just chill for a little bit, reset. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a little tough going back at first because everything will be down a little bit, but you got to be smart. It's the long game. So let me get these crushers going here, and then that's probably it. Sadly, good workout though, and the internet held up the whole time. Hey, that sounds excellent. Do you know how many calories that is roughly? Hey, thank you for joining the channel. Parts. Do you post your stuff on the YouTube? All right, I got to do the crushers here. I hope this is in film. 700 twice a day. Let's go. That's oh boy, some kind of horrible sounding car coming by. Why is that? That's like a person that weighs 150 pounds. That's their entire caloric intake for the day. That's that consistency you need too. I was always under eating, to stay lean, and it just slows down strength progress. So I'm gonna get these crushers in here. Don't worry, we're still here. I just want to have a short version of a video to post at least. Just for anybody that didn't catch the live video. Okay. That was a good workout though. Hey, we got 25 likes and we got a $2 donation. It's a good day. So 55s, I've done 10. If we can get a little beyond that, that'll be nice. But these pull a little bit on the pec tendon right here. Hey, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. Have a good one. We're almost done here. We only got another probably 2 minutes. Yeah, but so just that angle going back just pulls things just a little bit. Rich Piana, I mean, he had really good YouTube advice. I feel like he was honest about a lot of supplementation. It's kind of tough because the more people that come out and talk honestly about their supplementation, I feel like the more young people go down that route. So even though they're like, oh, I'm just being honest about it, I don't know. I mean, it's a real difficult situation. Like there's no going back. You know what I mean? I just encourage people to push your natural potential as far as possible, basically. Because I found with myself, diet, absolutely essential, huge part of making, strength gains, and then just cranking up the intensity, more days per week, more specific programming, more structured goals. There were all these different areas that I could be doing better. And I feel like expectations though, that matters in natty versus. Yeah, well that's where I think it's good for people to know, Vince, because I think if I don't know, somebody's like absolutely massive and they're claiming to be natty, like there was a recent influencer. Hey, thank you very much, King. I appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like my physique is a reasonable goal for most people. But back to what you're saying there, Vince, like there are certain influencers that just clearly appear like don't look natural and say they're natural, and some people actually believe them and are training the way they train, thinking that's how they got that big. And in reality, it has 90% nothing to do with that. So that's my issue with it. So it's a real double-edged sword there. It's really, really tough, because I think that in a lot of ways it encourages people to take supplementation when they hear that somebody they follow is on supplementation, because they're saying, oh, they're being safe about it. They're talking about it. Like, I know maybe there are safe ways to do it. I don't really know, but health wise, like Dr. Mike was saying, basically staying natural is much healthier. So definitely, yeah, it's tough. I mean, more people are talking about it now and being honest about it, but it appears that more people are taking stuff now. So, it's like, well, something changed with how people are talking about it. Now more people are taking stuff. Okay. Like, that has to be correlated in some way. Right. So I don't know. Yeah, but he had very, very interesting and funny videos, and, he was obviously very solid, very built, but not a reasonable physique goal for anyone natural, obviously. All right, let's get these crushers. It's a tough topic, that's for sure. It's tough because the unnatty people say, oh yeah, I'm not natty, but don't do what I do. But they look the way they do and have people following them, so they must know that people are going to do what they do, right? Like, make sure it's the right weight. Like, you can't be like, oh, here I am, I do take stuff, but don't do it. It's like, but you're advertising your physique and the way you look. I mean, people are going to obviously aspire to look like you, but you also, I don't know. Like, if you can follow someone that is natural and appears to have, I don't know, just somebody that you could aspire to get to their lifts. Like, when I see somebody that's deadlifting a little bit more than me, or benching a number where I'm like, I can envision myself getting there, that is more motivating to me, even if I still follow. Like I still follow the people that bench, you know, in the 500s and are deadlifting in the thousands. But I know those aren't the goals for me, you know. That's just not a reasonable expectation. But I'm not under the illusion that those people are natural. You got me fired up. I forget who even asked that question first. Like there was a influencer recently. Oh, the vault video. Hey Vince, thank you very much. I appreciate that. The rack is holding up well so far. So the stands can hold 500 pounds, but you can't drop you wouldn't be able to drop 500 pounds. Not that I'm in danger of that. But eventually with squats, natural training increase. I think William hit it spot on. Like you'll be able to increase your natural testosterone if you train the right way, if you eat the right way, if you sleep. Like, you know, check all those boxes that you can get the natural testosterone going. I know I have plenty of friends that are naturally bigger, wider, taller, could probably gain more muscle than me, and they just don't sleep and eat. And you know, it's not trying to toot my own horn. I just think there's a lot of ways that people could apply themselves and get better and get stronger, you know. I don't know. Again, tough topic, because like one real there was an influencer that came out recently was caught via email as being yes indeed not natural. And like he was clearly not natural. I mean, you could tell in every single video. I think you all know who I'm talking about. I won't say the name because I don't want to get in trouble. And he was saying that like his supplements he was selling were the reason why he looked the way he did, and that he didn't take anything else. And that's like, I'm pretty sure they're getting sued right now because it was disinformation, and you know, it was leading people to believe that they could look the way he looked with just using the actual supplementation, not the other stuff that he was using. So yeah, it's all bad. Just train, eat, sleep, you know, do all the basics. But that's probably it for today. Again, really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the donation. Vince, you know who it is? Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably some people, King, like that, that start training, you know, because they were bullied. But I don't know if that's going to give you enough motivation for a lifelong pursuit. Dirt bike's going by, of training and improving your body. Like, you know, I like doing it. I love that feeling after I work out of success. Like I crushed something, I'm moving forward, you know, positively in the day. Like that's why I do it. And I'm just trying to add just a little bit over time, you know. But I'm sure there are some people that, you know, have bad experiences in school. True-ish statement. Yeah, bullying sucks. That's terrible. I hope that never happens to anybody. I was actually homeschooled, so I was not bullied. Yeah, the mental benefits. I mean, obviously the physical benefits, huge, but the mental clarity afterwards, the feeling of success, repeating that day in and day out, like it's the one thing in life where you have total control in that moment of whether or not you're able to do what you need to do. Like, are you going to get 5 reps or are you going to get 6? I mean, you have some control because you might not be strong enough, but you know what I mean? There's a lot of other stuff in life that we don't have control over. Physical training we do. So that's another great reason to do it. Yeah, I will. Maybe we'll knock out that the 365 by the end of the year. That's going to be good. I might need to get a spot for that one. Oh, that would probably mess me up because I never get a spot. Yeah, but the live video has been absolutely awesome. Yeah, you feel great afterwards. William hit the nail on the head there with the endorphins and the chemicals released in your body. Frank Zane, he was probably a more attainable physique for people to aspire to, right? Comparative to like the bodybuilders nowadays. I mean, I think he was average height and weighed like 170 or something and was just super, super lean. So he, I feel like I don't know exactly, like I'm sure, there's probably some supplementation going on. But still, compared to the 300-pound mutant people nowadays that are the peak of bodybuilding, like even the classic physique now is monstrously bigger than, the regular bodybuilders in the olden days. So like Arnold, 6'2", 240. Oh, right. He like coded that into his book, right? He said something. No, definitely not. I'm sure they almost all have sleep apnea, too much weight on the chest. Yeah, but that's probably a very low, supplementation compared to nowadays. But I got to jump off because it's time to mow the lawn. But I really appreciate everyone joining in for the live video. We got 26 likes. We got $2 donation. We had a good amount of views. Yeah, everyone's on their own journey with the supplementation. I just feel like check all the boxes with the food, the diet, and the sleep. Because that will get you huge gains. And I feel like too, at least I like stability. So I don't think I could deal with the strength gains and leanness. Then you have this drop, and then you have the strength gains and leanness. You just had I feel like that would totally mess, and you'd end up with body dysmorphia and all this stuff going on. So I just like the steady, slow increases over time, and we'll get there. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, King. Vince, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support, and I appreciate the idea with the Rudelt flies. And William, thanks so much for joining in. I'll have to do my short version on the video, but we'll get there. No arm training today. Eat. I'm gonna go get some food right now, William. We'll get it done. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. We're signing off. 26 likes. Hey, it was a good one. All right, we'll catch everybody in the next live video. Any final comments? I don't want to hit the end button and miss somebody's last comment. Hey, the internet held up the whole time too. It's good stuff. It always takes like half a second, so I don't know what's going on out there. All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks so much for joining in. Peace.